Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm very excited to be showing you my cover shot eyeshadow palettes by Smashbox. Now I don't own all of them. I really wish I did, but I don't. So I'm going to be doing swatches for you and just showing you the palette itself and giving you my thoughts and recommendations on some of the palettes. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, help me out, and let's get in with the video. So every cover shot palette retails at about £25 and they all have 8 shades in them, a mixture of shimmer and kind of like a base matte shade. So I'm going to go in with my first eyeshadow palette. They all have this really cute packaging, and this is the LA Glow Eye Palette, and this is quite a neutral palette. So I'm going to show you the shades. Ignore the mirror. And this one I'm actually wearing today. So this is full of like browns, goldens, natural colours. They do have some really nice shimmers in this palette as well though. So I feel like it is quite a buildable palette if you could do like a going out look. I mean, this is not a going out look because this is a quarantine look. So I'll do some swatches for you. But I do really like this palette. But those shimmers are gorgeous. So this one here, and this, like, it's like a deep purple, but it's so pretty. Like I say, so if you're looking for a natural everyday palette, then this one is definitely for you. Now the next palette was a collaboration with the HOODWITCH, and let me tell you, this packaging is the best packaging I've ever seen on an eyeshadow palette. Are you even ready for this? How beautiful is it? So this is like little 3D gems, but honestly, legitimately, the nicest packaging ever. And like I said, this is with HOODWITCH, and these are the shades. I feel like they've got quite like a mystical feel about them. They're very unique colours. And I feel like the blue and the gold, obviously I'll swatch them in a minute, but they go really well together. Like, they blend really well together, and they're just gorgeous shimmer shades. And then you've got the purple and pink, which again blends together well, but they're all just genuinely really nice colours. And there's a gorgeous shimmer in there just for your inner corner. I'm going to swatch them now for you. Now, can you see what I mean about the shimmers? Like this one here, it's kind of hard for you to see, but then the gold and the blue, and this gorgeous colour for your inner corner. There is 2 pale colours that you can't quite see, so there's a grey and there's like almost like a creamy colour, but they are just gorgeous. Like that blue and that gold makes the palette for me, and the pink, to be fair. I feel like you could do a pretty makeup look with all 3 of them colours. Yeah, if you want an out there palette, then this one, honestly the shimmers are just magical. Did you see what I did there? Magical. Crystallized palette, you know what I'm saying, mystical feels. Okay, so next up, I did do a video on this in my last video, so I will just quickly like run through it because I've already talked about it. But this is my favourite cover shot palette. So this is the Petal Metal palette, as you can see, pretty packaging, and these are the shades. So I feel like this is a very natural look and also going out look, so that's why I love this palette. And I'm obsessed with rose gold, as I mentioned in my last video. So I feel like this palette is just perfect for me. Like, this is my go-to. So we'll do the swatches now for you. So this is the Petal Metal palette, and you can probably see why I'm obsessed with it, because I feel like this is just the shade that I wear like most days. And I feel like you can put on any of these shimmer shades or put them together and just really build them up and make a gorgeous eyeshadow look. I really feel like the Petal Metal palette makes your eyes pop as well. So if you've got like light eyes, or I guess dark as well, like anybody, like it really makes your eyes pop. So another reason why I like it. Okay, so if anybody knows me, then you will know that I am obsessed with glitter. So this one is the Bold Glitter Eye Palette. So this is the front of it, as you can see. And honestly, are you ready for this? But these are all glitter shades. They are gorgeous. And have you ever had or seen an eyeshadow palette in the shops and you think, oh, that looks so glittery and gorgeous, I'll buy that, and then you get home and then either the glitter's sat on top of it and then that's the glitter gone off the eyeshadow shade, or they just aren't as glittery as what they look like. This one, obviously I'll show you in the swatch, is as glittery as what you see, and that's what I love about this palette. It's such a bright and happy palette. So let me show you the swatches. Look at those shades. How amazing are they? Like, honestly, do you see what I mean about the glitter in it? So many specks of glitter. It's such a gorgeous palette. And I feel like this palette is really good for like occasions, as in you've got Halloween, you can do the dark colours, you can do a Christmas look with the green colour, or New Year, gold colours, pink colours, or you can just wear it as you want every day. So yeah, I honestly recommend this palette. Like, if you want a glittery palette, get this one, because like I say, the pigment in it, and not only the pigment, the glitter is just ridiculous. Like, it is such a good palette. So yeah, I couldn't recommend this one enough. So next up I have the Major Metals palette, which again is an absolute favourite of mine, and these are the shades. And this one I feel like is an amazing contrast of the lights to the darks. So these two are such bright colours, and obviously these ones can be built up to be, you know, this one's like a deep purple, and this one's like almost a reddy pink kind of colour. And I just feel like the contrast between them both really works, and I feel like it's a really classy palette. Like, this is gorgeous. Let me show you the swatches. And these are the shades. I mean, how gorgeous are all of these? The shimmer in all of these is just incredible. So I'm going to go into a palette that I don't reach for as much, but maybe you guys would like it. This is the Ultraviolet Eye palette. Now I feel like this is a kind of like a specific type, because most of the shades in it are blues and purples, and if I'm honest, I don't reach for this very much at all, and I think it's because I don't wear a lot of purple lilacs. But I'm going to swatch it for you so you can have a little look for yourselves to see if you would like it. These shimmers are gorgeous. Like, they're very light, but I feel like you could build them up equally, or you could contrast them with this gorgeous pink colour. I love this. That is a very pretty colour. Like I say, that palette just isn't a bit of me, and that's okay, you know. Like, I feel like the good thing with makeup is you can just test it and find out what you like and what works for you. So I'm going to go in with a palette that I do really like, and I feel like this is very summer appropriate. I mean, it's not summer yet, but you know, we can only hope. So this one is the Pinks and Palms eyeshadow palette, and this is the front of it. Very cool packaging as usual, and look at these colours. If you had to say what mood this palette was in, it would be happy. I think that this teal colour is absolutely gorgeous, like really gorgeous, and this with the pinks just completely works. And I just love the little shimmers at the top for you in a corner. But yeah, like, I totally rate this vibrant palette completely. So I'll do the swatches for you. Now, the next palette, wow, let me tell you, there is a shade in there that I have never seen in my life. As in, not the colour of it, but the shimmer inside of it. It is just insane. So this is the Prism eyeshadow palette. So this one is just sensational. And again, I do feel like I don't reach for this palette as much, apart from that shade, because it is so beautiful. Again, like I say, I don't wear purple that much, so I don't wear those two that much. And I feel like not a lot of the cover shop palettes, they both do the shimmer shades. So I feel like I wouldn't just reach for this palette when the other palettes have got the same kind of shades in, if that makes sense. But let me swatch them for you. I've kind of overlapped a little bit on them shades. I put this shade on before when I was about to show you, but I realised it would be too awkward to show you without spinning my camera around again. But yeah, these are the shades. And honestly, this just, I wish I could show you in real life because it is just such a gorgeous colour. Maybe it's picking it up. I'll find out when I'm editing. But this one is definitely my favourite, the purple colour. Which is ironic, since I said that I don't like purple that much. But I give exception for that shade. So this is the Ablaze palette. And I feel like the only way I can describe it is a fiery, warm, kind of orangey shade colours. So I would say this is probably my second favourite eyeshadow palette from Smashbox in the cover shop range. I do think that the oranges and reds blend together so well. Like, they are beautiful. And the good thing about this palette is I feel like, again, multi-purpose. A going out look, or you can just have a very natural look. You can build it up and make it look very poppin', or you can just keep it chill and just have like a light shades on. But I feel like no matter what look you do with this palette, it looks really effortless, and I love that about a palette. I feel like sometimes you want to just do your makeup in a hurry and make it look like you've made like a great effort with it. So as you can see, there's just some gorgeous shimmer shades in there again, and just look at them, they're just such pretty colours. So next up I have the Punked Eye Palette, and again gorgeous packaging, and these are the shades. As you can tell, the palette is almost untouched, and that will be because, again, I don't reach for this too much, and again, no reason, like, the palette's gorgeous, but I feel like this is a very dark look, like a very dark look, and I think with my eyes I suit lighter shades on my... So these are the swatches. As you can see, it is honestly such a, like, genuinely a really gorgeous palette. Like, this shimmer is so nice, and same for these two, but like I said, they're just kind of colours that I wouldn't reach for on an everyday basis. And then following on from that, we have the Smoky Eye Palette, and these are the shades. So I'm going to be honest again, and I'm going to say that this one I kind of use for Christmas, so I love the green in it, and if I'm doing an eyeshadow look with green in it, I would reach for this palette for sure. The silver is also a very nice shade, and the shade that I love the most out of this palette is this black, because I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but it's got specks of blue in it. I don't think you can quite tell, but basically it's got blue specks in it, and it is a really gorgeous black. I did a Slytherin eye makeup look, and I used the green and the black out of this one, and like I say, it is a very gorgeous palette, but those are the only two colours that I reach for in this palette. So yeah, like I say though, everybody's different, so if you like these kind of shades, then this palette will definitely be a bit of you. But like I say, if you like lighter shades, then maybe avoid and go for one of the lighter colour shades palettes. So here are the swatches. Like I say, I feel like you can't quite see the last two shades, but they are there. But that black is honestly beautiful. I feel like the pigment in all of them is gorgeous, and that's just like standardised with Smashbox. I feel like all of the palettes from Smashbox are very pigmented. If it's a shimmer, they're very shimmery, they're all very buildable colours, and I never get fallout from Smashbox shadows, like, ever. I don't think. I feel like it's quite a statement to throw out there. Smashbox eyeshadow never gives me fallout, and then if I do a video and it gives us fallout, I'll be like, well. And then we have, last but not least, we have the Golden Hour eyeshadow palette, and these are the shades. Now for this palette, you might be thinking that it looks pretty much unused, but I have actually used it. But the only thing I would say is, because it's a neutral like palette, I feel like I reach for my Petal Metal one more, and I feel like I'm trying to finish that palette before I move on to a new palette. But this is a gorgeous palette, and this is the one that I would definitely reach for on a daily basis, but it's just because I've got other neutral shadows and I've bought this like after them, so that is the reason why I have not used this palette as much as you would probably think I would. So I'm going to do a swatch of them. So these are the swatches. There is 2 shades here. There you go, here, if you can see them. But they look really pale, but you can see them in real life. But the shimmer shades in this are absolutely beautiful. And like I say, I feel like this is an everyday kind of wear eyeshadow palette. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoy filming it. Like I say, there's a lot of Smashbox eyeshadow palettes there, and I feel like there's quite a variation in them. There is obviously your bright ones, your more darker smoky eye palettes, and the glittery ones, my favourite. I'm so bad, I will literally say they're all my favourite, and not all of them, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like you can have a lot of favourites for different reasons, like your favourite glitter palette, your favourite going out palette, your favourite staying in neutral kind of palette. But yeah, like, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that I gave you some insight into some of the cover shop palettes. Like I say, I don't have all of them. I wish I did, but I don't. But yeah, like, if you want to see any more videos like this, or if you want to see me testing a specific eyeshadow palette, then please let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to do that. And yeah, please remember to like and subscribe for more beauty content, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!